Hi guys, it's me again. Um, where was I going with this video? I don't know. I get so many interruptions when I try to make a video. By the time I get a chance to make the video, I don't even remember what it was about. Oh, I was going to show you how to make some easy pockets. So I have a couple sitting here. This one. This is a double pocket. What did I do with my book? This one, this pocket, you can layer, like that. And then you have a flip in your book. And you can decorate it. You know, I don't really decorate my journals because I write in them. But and so this one has the pocket here, and you can tuck long things in it, like mail or long receipts or letters you get, whatever you want to tuck, you can tuck. So there's other ways to make pockets too. Like, say you don't want to make a pocket like that. Say you want to make a pocket that goes in your journal and has two sides that you sew up the middle. You need sturdier book paper to do that. Oh, and I also want to use up the book pages. And I got the idea to start making my pockets out of book pages from a lady named Gina. Yvonne shared the video in Junk Journal Junkies, and so then I thought, yeah, man, I want to start using up my book pages because I got a lot of book pages. So I started thinking about ways you could make them. Now, Gina pretty well much just folds her book page over, or, you know, she just makes a very simple, easy to make pocket. And I like that because it is really nice to be able to make a quick pocket. So I started thinking of other ways you could make really quick pockets and not waste your paper. So this was one of the first ones that I made. And you know, you decorate this. Like, you cover this page up, you paint it, you put lace on it. It's whatever you want to do. But this is what the bones of the book page pocket looks like. That's hard to say all at one time, I'm telling you. So, but the first one I'm going to show you isn't up here. So you just fold the bottom up on your pocket until you get however tall you want your pocket to be. So say this is it. This is where we want our pocket to be. And I'm going to tell you, you want to line this edge up, not this. And then fold. Bone fold. Whoa! It's almost a very bad accident right there. There. Now, when you put it in your book, it will be like so. Okay? You say, it's pretty wide. It is pretty wide because on the inside of this awesome pocket, we're going to make a tuck spot. However long you want it. You know, however big you want to make it. Okay? It doesn't matter that that's there. It just doesn't. We're going to leave it there. It adds interest. And this side too, you're going to make a tuck spot. And it doesn't matter if they're the same size. All that matters is that it's flat. So now we have a pocket. Remember, it's got to be sturdy paper. It has to have a good seam. And then you can sew this into your junk journal. So say it doesn't have a good seam. Then you just cover it with washi. Add some glue and put some washi right there to reinforce it. And it will stay just fine. And this one, all you have to do is glue. Not much gluing. All you have to glue is right here on both sides. and you have a pocket that you sew into your journal, into your signature, and it is simple to make. There you go. Burnishes down so it gets the glue out of the little edges and burnishes it down so it's even. That's it. Now you have this pocket here. You can do this with pattern paper too. There you go. And on the inside, when you open it, you have a tuck spot. You have a littler tuck spot. It's cute. That's number one. So then, say you have littler pages, like these, just a little page, and you want to use it up. Real easy. And I like the little staple marks on there, so I'm going to try to keep those. Just do exactly like Tina does, and just fold your pocket. See? Then you have, that's it. That's all you have to do to get Gina's pocket, okay? But we're going to go a little bit further with it. And we are going to just make that little, a little itty bitty thing. We're going to go further with it. That's it. And then glue it. Glue it. I'll just use a little bit of that glue because there's too much. Okay, so glue it. That's it. And you double these if you want a thicker pocket. This is my homemade glue. It is cornstarch, a little bit of vinegar. The smell of vinegar dissipates, you never smell it, and alcohol. And it dries really quick. And you notice it doesn't leave the little water line. I love this glue. I don't know. People use it for woodworking. So I learned about it from my husband, but I'm in love with this glue because it works great for paper too. Make sure you didn't glue it down there. It's a liquidy glue, real liquidy when you put it on, but it doesn't give you those wafer lines there, and also it looks shiny when it's wet, but it dries matte. So that's my glue. Looks like cottage cheese in a bottle. And I put it in a Red Hots bottle, and this bottle never clogs. So for all of you looking for like glue bottles, like the perfect glue bottle, this is it. And I have been using this for 3 months now, and it has never, you have to shake it like really, 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 really good, like a shaker weight thing good, before you use it to incorporate that cornstarch, alcohol, and vinegar again. But wow, this is good glue. You want the recipe? The secret recipe from a 1960-something woodworker magazine. It is a 1/4 cup cornstarch and 1/2 cup of water, and then 2 tablespoons, not water, 1/4 cup alcohol, and then 2 tablespoons white vinegar. That's all that's in this bottle, and it is great glue. Okay, so that's this pocket, and we're done with it. That is it. That's it. then you just glue it down by its side, or you know, so you can use it as a tuck spot underneath, or you could glue it all the way down, or you could just glue it on its sides and the bottom and have a double pocket. That's it. That's that one. So then to make this one, you take a page, any page. This one's real easy, but it looks like similar to a library pocket. So we just got one, right? 22. There's two here. Okay, we're going to cut this real quick because we only want one sheet. Because this is really thin. This is for really thin pockets that you know, I've never tried to make it with two because you don't have to, but you probably could double this up and make it real sturdy. But there. Okay. So this one, I like this one better. All you do is fold it where you want it to be. And go like maybe a third of the way in on your paper. Okay? Then, it's not a third, maybe a quarter. And then go a quarter on this side. But you gotta have a little overlap for the glue. Okay? Then just use your thumb or finger or whatever to do that. Okay? Then we're gonna take our ruler and we're going to mark it. And I go about a 1/4 of an inch from the bottom. Don't get too technical because it doesn't have to be that technical. Just go about a 1/4 of an inch, whatever looks good to you, and mark it with your pencil. Try to make it straight. Then here, go up here, however much, and I'm going to say that much. It's whatever you want. Then take your scissors and cut. Now I'm going to tell you a secret. You want to cut at a slight angle so that your paper this piece of paper will fold better over. You'll see. Here, you want to cut at a slight angle. You'll see. So here we cut at a slight angle. Slightest angle, right? Then on the inside here, we cut at the slightest little angle. So do you see that angle on that paper? See, it's a little higher there, and it's a little more out there, like in. I cut at an angle there, and I cut at an angle there. That's important, because it makes it fold cleanly. So you're going to do that here too. And it doesn't have to be this exact on the other side. It just doesn't. So cut at an angle and then cut at a slight angle. Cut at an angle. Do not cut at an angle. And I'm going to show you how to get this clean. Hold it open like so. Let your scissors rest up here so that when you cut, you get a clean cut. And do the other side. And do the same thing here. Just hold it out. Butt your scissors kind of up against this end and cut, and you'll get a clean cut. Okay, so now we're ready to ink. Nope, not yet. We're going to just do on this one corner, whatever one is going to lay over. See, this one's going to lay over. So we're going to take that piece and we're going to get our corner chomper thing, put it in there and chomp. We're also going to do that to this top half here. We're going to put it in there, chomp, and chomp. And so there we have that one. And then we're going to ink though before we glue, so that, and it doesn't have to be perfect, but you know, just do it good. And you don't have to worry about if you get stuff on the back, you just don't. I'm doing the wrong side, aren't I? No, I'm doing the right side. Jeez. Jeez Louise. Okay. Then we do this a little bit. Don't overly do that one. I'm going to do this other side. And then do this top. However dark you want it. It doesn't matter. Okay. So we're only going to glue this little side right here. And get your glue. And you know what? I give it a shake. Every single time I get to glue, I give it a shake. Just to make sure that cornstarch gets mixed up again. And then just put little drops of the glue as it goes down. And then find something and pull it out. Again, give me this thing. Okay. And then, gotta kind of work fast with this glue. We're going to put it right like that. And then burnish it. And do these sides too. And then we're going to fold this up. So again, get your glue. And less is way more with this glue. Fold it over. And the nice thing about this glue is that it dries matte. So even if you get glue everywhere, it's no big deal. Okay. Let's burnish it. Get that glue out. Okay, so that's your pocket, and it was so easy peasy. Like, so easy. And it's cute, and you didn't have to spend $40 on a die. And this is so versatile, it can be absolutely any size you want. So there's that one. Now the next one I'm going to show you, and the last one I'm going to show you, is this double pocket. That's pretty nifty looking, you have to admit. When you have that in your book, it's going to look cute. So, I'm also going to show you something that's not on this one, but I'll show you how to do it. And that is, let me move that one out of the way and grab another sheet of this. Okay. This is super, super easy. Fold this, similar to how you do all the other ones, right? Line the bottom edges up. Get your bone folder and do that. And then go up. Okay? Then we're going to do the other side the same, leaving just a little itty bitty thing to like about 1/4 of an inch. Not little itty bitty, but little, like 1/4 of an inch. And do that, like that. Then, do it again, across the bottom. Okay, so you have that. Take your ruler and decide how much down you want it. It's all up to you. It can be any size you want it to be. No rules. And make sure you have that kind of straight and go across. Then cut it. And cut the other side. But only that one layer. See? Only the one layer. This layer. This layer is going to stay for a minute. We're going to cut it, just not right now. And cut. Okay? Then, lay this back down. And then decide how much you want for your second pocket area. Could be long, could be short. And this one, I'm actually going to make it a little shorter because that's what I want. Because see, you can do it any way you want it. And then once again, we're going to cut it. Just that layer. And then do it on the other side too. Just that layer. And it does not have to be perfect, okay? None of this has to be perfect. So, okay, we have this, right? I'm going to get out my little guillotine. And I'm going to put this in here. Because I will get a much straighter cut with my little guillotine. Than I would with my hands. Okay. Do it again. Line it up. Make sure that is not going to get cut. And then just cut. I like this. It comes in really handy. Okay. So, now oh, because I'm not thinking. You have to cut this again. Duh. You gotta cut this again. To get your top pocket. And then just do it on this side too. Okay, I guess this one I'm just going to cut by hand. Okay, so now we have our pockets. So just like this one, but just different, levels of pockets. So there we got it. So then we're going to round this real quick because we're going to ink before we close our pockets up with glue. We're going to ink to make sure that they look good. See, and I'm going to show you something. Not real certain if I can do that with this one. Okay, I'm not showing you anything different. We're just doing this. I don't want to mess it up just yet. Not just yet. If I figure it out, I will come back and tell you. This one did not get cut very well. Someone's going to come in and cut it a little closer. Inking your pockets just gives them like that aged look, but it also gives them a little definition. for when you go to use it, well, you know there's another pocket there just by sight, because you can see it. Okay. Yep, one more. And then right over here. I think we're done inking. Yep. So, okay. Now, if you want to, you can come in, and I want to do that. I don't know why I do that. I just do it. Okay, so there's your pocket, right? So you're going to glue this side first, the long one. You're going to glue it first, and you just don't want to use a lot of glue. And I'm going to use this glue because it's just easier to manage. Okay. You know what? I did it wrong, didn't I? I glued it wrong. Oh well, life goes on. So then, you're going to glue this. I don't know if I did or I didn't. But this is how you do it. I don't think it's wrong. I just came up with this pocket one day while I was sitting here. So, really, if it's right or wrong, it's my right or my wrong. It doesn't matter. But I'm pretty certain I didn't invent this. I mean, I probably saw it somewhere, or so if I'm not giving somebody credit, you know, I hate that. Sometimes somebody gets onto you for, you know, you didn't give them credit for something, and it's like, it's hard to remember everybody that does everything, because some things I see in magazines, some things I see in videos, some things I see at craft fairs. I just have a hard time, you know, giving credit to everybody. Sometimes I forget. We all forget. So, if this is yours, I'm sorry that I'm not giving you credit. No one's going to see the back of this. It doesn't matter. Okay. So, there's the double pocket. Oh, darn. You know what I forgot? Darn. Okay, so just stick this in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this time. But you want to make holes in it, I think. You know, I think. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it now. Maybe. Yeah, I guess. Kind of eyeball that. Line it up. I don't know if it'll be even or not. I doubt it. But kind of eyeball it. They're not too far off. They're off, but they're not too far off. Then try to ink that up again. Okay, that's it. That's the double pocket. Here is this kind of pocket. And then this is this kind of pocket. And you're going to dress them all up. They're all going to look gorgeous. They just will. You're going to make them special. Let me see if I can do this. Not that side. So there, there's a little pocket there. So there are 4 really easy pockets you can make. And they do not take a lot of effort. And we should have inked this up before we did it. I always forget to do the inking before I do it, and then I forget. Stop it. Everything wants to be my friend today. Okay. And then we will go in here. We'll make our little thing showing it's a pocket. And that's that. And these are so easy. Anybody, absolutely anybody can make these. And even if you don't have a real, because I have a shaky hand most of the time. Even if you have a shaky hand, just get a trimmer, because that little guillotine, I don't think I can do this, that little guillotine saves me a lot. I don't know about this. Oh god, that one was crazy looking. But, so my advice is to definitely remember to ink before you make this pocket. There you go, my crazy inking. And you can stencil over them. But definitely try to ink them if you're going to put them like in a vintage junk journal, because it really adds a lot. A lot of definition to your pocket. But that's it. I don't think I'm gonna be able to go in here and do this. I don't think so. I don't think that will work. But okay. Finish inking it with you. I hope this video is not real long. Okay, there you go. 1, 2, 3, 4. See you guys. Hope you have a great weekend. I hope something awesome happens to you this week, and I hope you do something awesome for somebody else. Bye, you guys. Till next time.